Andrew Smith. And the faceoff X, Logan Callahan for the Blue Jays, Anthony Ghobriel for Virginia. And they played in March. Ghobriel, the Navy transfer, did not play against Johns Hopkins. And Virginia wins the first faceoff. They play it back to Nunes. And the Cavaliers will clear as they try to go on offense.
He opts for the three-quarter arm bouncer and skips it in.
Melendez had 37 goals this season. That was just his 16th this year. It's been a down season for him. Face-off won by Callahan.
It's amazing how positive Peter Milliman has stayed with Melendez. Occasionally you'll see Jimmy Ayers play down at attack.
Blue Jays might have something. Degnan stings the top shelf. That is his sweet spot. 46 straight games with a goal for Degnan, and he now moves into sole possession of second place on the Blue Jays' all-time goal-scoring list.
But Virginia's going to make you play fast. And so when you're playing against the Cavaliers, you've got to take advantage of that and take what they give. They want to cause havoc in the middle portion of the field, and when they do, you get that ball hopping. Angeles, skip pass, crow hop, one step by Degnan, and you're talking velocity approaching 100 miles an hour.
2 goals in the span of 16 seconds for Johns Hopkins. The Blue Jays looking to get back to championship weekend for the first time since 2015. Colucci won the faceoff, gets clobbered, lost his stick. Ben Weyer off the ground. How good was Weyer last week against St. Joe's? 2 assists, 8 ground balls, 4 caused turnovers as a long pole. It's been a journey back to this program for him. Mike Barber steering round 1 at a Hopkins single game tournament record 9 points. Battle for the face-off. It's a procedure call, and it goes to Johns Hopkins. Blue Jays in full control. Almost midway through this first quarter, and now they get a pole goal by the freshman Quentin Kilrain. 4-0 Johns Hopkins. Fire up the band.
Lars Tiffany going to the bullpen early. Matt Nunes coming over to the bench. Enter Kyle Morris. But these Hopkins fans and their band will play all day if the Jays keep winning faceoffs and getting uncontested looks. This one from QK.
He's got a chance to be.
Watch the new QK set his feet and let this rip left-handed from 16.5 yards. A dart.
I think Blue Jay fans thought they had their fill with one.
Kilrain's bursted onto the scene as a freshman playing a position now, close defense, where guys at the D1 level can struggle as freshmen. Super smart. Super smart. He just has such a feel.
Face-off violation, Hopkins. Virginia gets the ball back already. Tyler Dunn takes this face-off for Hopkins. Ghobriel slips. Now the wings get involved. Dunn looked like he had it. Big ground ball, still out of the attack box. Now it's a free-for-all.
Virginia's got to win face-offs in this game.
Ground balls have been a staple of the Virginia program for so long. Weyer comes up with that one. Wow. Late in the season, though, especially the 2 games against Notre Dame, they really struggled. We'll get a flag against JHU. Weyer can score. He's got 7 goals this season to go along with 5 assists. Schellenberger steps into one. Erlin didn't make the save. That was deflected. Loose around the Schellenberger. There's not a spot that you can drive him to. He's comfortable everywhere.
Ambidextrous. You see the range. He can shoot it from 13 and in. Can deal with defensive pressure around.
Hopkins won the face-off battle in the first meeting against Virginia. Cavaliers didn't have Ghobriel. Whalen shoots. Erlin. That's the difference in the game right now. Erlin's on his game. Virginia has already pulled its goalie. McDermott the other way. His skip pass knocked down by the 6'7" Colossus, Cole Kastner. He cyclones away from pressure. Kastner up ahead to Schellenberger. It's off his stick. Millen scoops. Ships in its storied history at the Division I NCAA level. Overall, 44 national titles when you go pre-NCAA. Virginia's won 7 in the NCAA era.
To Notre Dame. Let's go back to that 03 championship game. A game played at the old M&T Bank Stadium on grass, and it rained for like 3 days prior to championship. It rained really heavy on in-between day, mostly on Sunday, and so they had the kitty litters.
Enjoyed over the last few weeks getting to talk to him. He's a huge New York Yankees fan. So that's the first topic of conversation that comes up.
He's got elements. That move was directly out of his dad's arsenal.
McDermott, Angeles beats Morris. Hopkins with a quick counter strike.
Understanding what's important and how to win a game when you're playing against Virginia. Pick your spots to run. McDermott, good job. Smashes the far post. Angeles has been so consistent as a quarterback, a distributor, a guy with great wheels, game sense. That times he shows you the range. Virginia's going to give you opportunities to run, and you got to capitalize when they do.
Yeah, the difference for Virginia this year, while Ghobriel and Colucci have been steady at the faceoff X when healthy, they don't have a Petey LaSala.
The Virginia team last year, I mean, they put a handful of guys into the PLL. Xander Dixon, 61 goals. Thomas McConvey, Jeff Connor, Peter Garno, midfielder. Zinn.
Now Virginia is going to be called for failure to clear. Couldn't get it across before that shot clock hit 60. Morris retreats into the cage. Chance here for Hopkins. Angeles, the team's leading scorer, and the top assist man in the Big Ten this year with 2 helpers. Face-off violation, Hopkins. Virginia ball, still plenty of time to go in this first half. Blue Jays opened the game on a 4-0 blitz. Virginia pulled goalie Matthew Nunes, only made 1 save. And Cape Millen was sick the week of that game, just wasn't himself, and he's making the point in this first half. This will be his team next year, especially on the offensive side. It's his offense. Cormier's gone, Schellenberger's gone, Boyden's gone. He'll have the keys.
Been an ideal first year for Millen. Playing mostly attack, occasional shifts now at the midfield to create matchups.
Ghobriel and Callahan will match wits.
There's transition, which is right away. It's 4-on-3s, 5-on-4s. There's early offense, and Virginia's been very good at that this year. That's the sub phase.
Callahan had it, lost it. We're going to lose ball hold against Hopkins. Back to Virginia. Chance to tie.
7-5. Erlin +1 in saves. He's got 7. And Virginia after making that goalie change.
Kyle Morris came in for Matthew Nunes when it was 4-0 Hopkins. Noah Chismar breaks the ground ball. Virginia will go on offense to begin this third quarter. Renee Schroff, alleged groundhog killer. Quint Kesnick, 4th of 4.
Great teams use all of those at their disposal to score.
Brand new ball game. And we get a face-off violation on Hopkins. And now it's Virginia pressing with the momentum. Virginia's won 6 straight.
The rules changes with the shot clock. Video review. It's a fast and fun game.
Whoever wins this game, Hopkins, Maryland is one of the most storied, if not the most storied rivalry in the sport. Virginia, Maryland, over the last 4 or 5 years has kind of become the postseason matchup du jour. It's a 3-on-2 face-off. Advantage Hopkins. 1 minute EMO.
What you don't see from a side angle, that a lot of these shots on the carpet when guys go 3/4 arm or sidearm and the field is crowned, there is a kick, there is a spin.
They say Virginia touched it before it got into the attack box. Of the 10 Hopkins goals, including the last 5, he scored to make it 6-4. He has assisted on the last 4. Face off by the Blue Jays. Tyler Dunn.
Now you're going to be patient here.
Going into last season, had gone through the worst 3-year stretch in program history. They get to the quarters last year. It's a team full of seniors, 5th-year and 6th-year guys like Angelis and Degnan. They want to end the journey on Memorial Day weekend. They're 15 minutes away.
4-9 in 2021, 7-9 in 2022. Back-to-back seasons without an NCAA bid.
Weyer thought about it. Pinball's off a defender. I think Erlin got a piece. And that ball,
pipe,
somebody
rattles the crossbar. Last year, Hopkins, that ball out of his stick, and Boyden finds a corner.
Ghobriel wins the faceoff. Virginia starting to dominate at the X. 15 out of 22. Kyle Morris has held the fort in goal for the Cavaliers after Noon's left. Weyer can handle for a pole.
Now shows sign of wear and tear.
And remember, Brett Martin, their top short stick D-Mitty, left the game with an injury. We're going to get a hold on Virginia. Blue Jay ball. Only the 8th face-off won by Johns Hopkins. Virginia's 115. Final 6 minutes to go.
If you're a Virginia fan, you recognize that name. The 2-quarterback model has been in effect. He has picked his spots.
3 goals, 3 assists for the freshman. Big face-off, Virginia wins it. The Cavaliers have not had a lead. They call timeout. Their bench erupts. 2:46 to go. The face-off circle, the loneliest place in Towson. Ghobriel and Callahan. Next goal wins. Winning team to championship weekend. Callahan punches it ahead. Callahan over to the wing. Loose ball rolling toward the sideline. Can he keep it in bounds? Virginia out of the scrum. And the Cavaliers able to get it back after Johns Hopkins won the faceoff. And now Virginia turns it over. At their 23rd turnover. Virginia coughs it up for a 17th time. Virginia's never led in this game. The Blue Jays jumped out to a 4-0. Blue Jays haven't scored in 20 minutes and 37 seconds. They had a 10-7 lead going into the 4th quarter. Virginia tied it. The last of those goals for Virginia, the 10th and the equalizer, had to be reviewed. Perhaps questionable. The ruling was McCabe Millen. If he was in the crease, there was not enough evidence to overturn the call. The goal stood. We're tied at 10. Callahan and Ghobriel to face off. Callahan flips it forward.
Ooh, it hit the ref.
Ball is still loose. Hopkins had possession, bodies flying. And we're going to get a loose ball push on Virginia. Blue Jay ball. First time that an NCAA tournament game has gone into double overtime since the Duke-Virginia semifinal in 2019. Ian Laviano won that in overtime for UVA.
Collison 16 in white. He's got to be dealt with.